Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Seth, clinical psychologist, Dr. Seth Meyers, and I'm going to talk a little bit today about gratitude. So, you know what? I just learned that gratitude actually has a couple of different components to it. And I learned this from a psychology professor emeritus that I interviewed on my podcast, Insight with Dr. Seth. And here's what Dr. Phil Watkins shared about gratitude. Gratitude really has two parts to it. One, there is the experience of you feeling gratitude. And two, then there is you expressing your gratitude to someone or something. So I'll just give you an example. I had always thought that gratitude was a solo experience, something that you feel yourself. It's like a private moment that you have just within yourself and you feel grateful for something. Maybe you say, I'm grateful for my family or I'm grateful for my child. Actually, what Dr. Watkins explained is that you first feel grateful and then the purpose of gratitude. The function of gratitude is actually to then express it, then to go to my child and say, I love you. I am so grateful for you. Or to have a grateful moment where you look at the sky and you think, I am so grateful to be alive today. And then you maybe say out loud, thank you for the life that I have. You're thanking someone, you are expressing your gratitude to someone or something that's outside of yourself, something that is bigger than you are. And so what you are doing is connecting. This is what I learned about gratitude recently. Ultimately, gratitude is about connecting with something bigger than you. So, I want to talk about a couple of quick ways that people can practice gratitude, can first feel it, experience it, and then express it. So, what just came to mind is that expression, keep it simple, stupid. That is an expression that drives me crazy. And you know what drives me even crazier than an expression that I don't like? When I find myself using those expressions in conversation. And you know what? Don't even get me started with circle back. Circle back, I can't tell you, it's nails on a chalkboard to me. And you know what? It's everywhere. The circle back train has left the station, and I'm afraid circle back is here with us to stay. So I'm going to just have to move on from that point. But there are a couple of things that you can do to experience gratitude. One, write a gratitude list. You can write a gratitude list on paper, or you can do it in your phone. I'm grateful for waking up this morning. I'm grateful to wake up and not feel in pain today. Could be something small like that. It could be, I'm grateful for my relationship. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for my husband. So make a gratitude list. Write down some of those things because part of what research shows us is that it's important for us to identify the things that we are most grateful for so that we can then appreciate those things more. So identifying those people, those things we're grateful for is key. And you can use a gratitude list to do it. You can write a gratitude list every single day. Or, try to do one a few days a week at least. Some people find they have a hard time keeping up with their gratitude lists every day, but at least a few days a week. Now, after you write your gratitude list, look at some of those things on your gratitude list and ask yourself, how can I express some of my gratitude now for some of the things on my list? One example would be, let's say you're grateful for your husband or your wife. So, what you do next is you go share that to them. You write them a note or you tell them in person, listen, I've got to let you know how grateful I am for you and why. And then you tell them, you express it. In that moment, the gratitude brings you a sense of connection. Another technique that some people really like to do, and I think it can be kind of fun, is to keep a gratitude jar. So get a jar. You can even decorate it if you want. And anytime you have a moment where you feel grateful for something, just jot it down on a little piece of paper, a little note. It could be scrap paper, doesn't need to be fancy. Throw it in the jar. And then just collect those things, keep it for a year. Anytime you feel grateful, what you want to do is you want to keep that gratitude jar out in a place that's visible so that you can see it. When you walk by that jar and you look at it, you remember there are things in my life I am grateful for. And it's an important symbolic reminder that we need to be more grateful for things in the present moment than we often are. So often, it is so easy to get swept up in the details of the day and feeling busy, overwhelmed, frustrated. There are probably a lot of demands on you. It's difficult sometimes to feel grateful when you're caught up just surviving the day. Having a gratitude jar, having this practice is a really helpful way to say, I am going to keep my eye on the fact that gratitude is a goal that I have to feel more. And then when you have moments where you're feeling down or anxious or maybe lonely or a little depressed, guess what you can do? Pull out that jar. Take a look at some of the things that you wrote, and you can remember some of the things that you have in your life that in that moment you might be forgetting. So try a couple of these things. I hope that you find a little mood boost and attitude boost from it. And if you're interested, you can check out my podcast, Insight with Dr. Seth, on a whole range of topics that helps us gain insight into ourselves and others. Have a good one, everybody.